What's up, No Limit Gang? We back with another reaction, shorty. Oh, snap, let me pause this show real quick. For sure. We back with another reaction, shorty. We got a 15-year-old Memphis rapper killed on the same day of his sister, but 2 years later, shorty. Now that is crazy. That's a hurt piece right there.
When's when the family feels?
Okay, man. Damn, man. Y'all gotta stop, man. Folks smoking it dead ass pack, man. That nigga a new pack.
Oh, he tripping.
Who that is? Pop-Pop!
He
Let's
tripping.
do that. Y'all know I was gonna do it. First one, dead ass nigga. Fire ass up. Let's do that. Let's do that. How about the car don't fall on your face? And I'm smoking a butter and calling the palm.
He tripping. Oh, sure they got the video of him getting carried
Up the
out.
box on his ass, he think shit sweet. Free groove, we done about the whole inch. Little crack on book him if he look sweet. Pull on forever on go. On that car, them niggas ain't ball. You think I'm lagging? Watch I come out the cold, can't kill no word. Hear the mini hoe. Sit for a bet, how you beat up the road. Come in when you going, he run too slow.
Police officers are now indicted on charges related to a deadly crash last year. Last May, in fact, Ontarian Malone and Marcavius Williams were involved in a crash at Ethel Street and Park Avenue in Orange Mound. That crash killed one woman and injured 3 others.
We continue to follow breaking news at midday. A 15-year-old is dead after a shooting overnight in Memphis. The shooting happened just after 1 in the morning at this apartment complex on Erie Drive. That's right off Ridgeway Road and Hickory Hill. Police say the teen was shot and taken to Regional 1 in critical condition, where he later died. There's no word on a suspect or motive at this time.
I'm gonna be real and say this out the gate, fam. Growing up, I used to pray to be 18 years old. At a very early age, you start seeing, at least where I'm from, and I'm sure many people can attest to this, people losing their life at a very early age, or getting incarcerated. And if that's all you see every day, you start to think that's life. It's a sad reality, but it's hard truths. And I say that because today we talk about 2 Memphis siblings who lost their life before the age of 18. The female just had a baby just 1 month prior, with both incidents happening 2 years apart. Less than 24 hours ago, a Memphis, Tennessee rapper who's only 15 years old with the highest education as a middle schooler had lost his life according to...
Yo, it be these, bro. Why it be the middle schoolers with the highest education? Well, these people in school with the highest education. Joker, now it's another one. It's crazy.
His mother, which we'll later elaborate on, who shared this incident via social media, has said her son was gunned down in his sleep. Today we go over this story, this troubling neighborhood. We pay...
Bro, they gunned Shorty down in his sleep. It's crazy, folks. Let's start there now.
Our respects. We also talk about a sibling who lost her life exactly 2 years prior. Not to mention, after doing my research, the alleged suspects had wasted no time going to social media claiming the body. So as we break this one down, fam, I want you guys to remember, I won't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. Fam, meet Jasmine Cass. Born February 16, 2006. She was only 17 years old when she lost her life on May 6, 2020.
She lost her life, man. At 17 is crazy. Let's start there. And she had a baby, bro.
3. A month prior, she had her first child, her son. She also had 2 brothers that was local rappers in the Memphis, Tennessee area, with the oldest being identified as Baby CEO Trail and the youngest being identified as Pop Off Great. Baby CEO Trail and Pop Off Great got music together like On Dirt, released 5 months ago with over 191,000 views and count.
Sit for a bet, how you beat up the road. Come in when you going, he run too slow. All the person feeling or something between.
Now I'm not sure why, but in the siblings' pictures, they was heavily involved in the gang culture. The brothers had represented Great, and the sister, she had represented Hoover. Now, as far as Jasmine, as mentioned back on May 6, 2023, she lost her life after running from authorities. And even though she ran,
oh, come on, bro. Shorty, why is you running from the police, dude? You drawing, bro.
2 Memphis police
Should've took your stuff to the chin, bro. A lot of people be losing their life like this.
Police officers had did an illegal chase, which eventually led her to crash. Even worse.
Oh, they did an illegal chase. But why don't... Come on, bro. You gotta do better than that.
They fled the scene. The officers was identified as Ontarian Malone and Marcavius Williams, both being charged with 2 counts of leaving the scene of an accident involving death, 6 counts of official misconduct, 4 counts of leaving the scene of an accident, according to court records. Even 2 years later in 2025, while they waiting to go to trial, the reason why they did that pursuit still hasn't been released to the public. The crash happened just before 3 a.m. Officers responded to one vehicle crash at Ethelyn Park. Apparently 3 people was in the car. 1 male, 1 female, all juveniles, and 1 juvenile, who happens to be Jasmine, had lost her life on the scene. May she rest in peace. I love her condolences to her family. The same months later, her mom had sued Shelby County Police Department for $1.5 million. As of now, that lawsuit is still ongoing.
A police chase gone wrong. 2 former Memphis police officers were indicted after an unauthorized police chase ended in a deadly crash last May. This all happened at the intersection of Ethel.
And they said it was an illegal chase, bro. So the police was chasing them illegally, bro. Let's start there.
And Park in Orange Mound. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Darcy Thomas.
I'm Daryl Gray, and tonight we found out those officers left the scene of the crash without providing aid to the victims.
Yo, bro. You lying, bro. The officers left the scene of the crash and didn't help nobody? And they the ones that chased them and caused the crash? Oh, God, shorty. What the...
Fox 13 Sierra Jordan is live in Orange Mound. Sierra, not only are those officers now facing charges in Memphis, they no longer have jobs in Hernando.
Oh, they got charges now, too. Like, bro, illegal chase. Why are you chasing them, bro? You know you can't be chasing, for 1. For 2, you leave the scene?
Who the f do you think you are?
You knew you f***ed up, bro. You knew you did.
Endo.
Darcy, Daryl, as of this morning, they're currently without a job in Hernando. But before Hernando, the officers used to work for the Memphis Police Department. Then they began working for the Hernando Police Department. But like I said, as of this morning, they've resigned from their jobs in Hernando. And now they're facing criminal charges for that deadly chase. Now, according to an affidavit, the former Memphis police officers, Marquavius Williams and Arterian Malone Jr., were involved in a police pursuit last year without authorization. That chase ended in a deadly crash at Park and Ethel in Orange Mound in May of last year. 17-year-old Jasmine Kynes was killed in that crash. 4 other people were also hurt in the crash. Now, records show they failed to report the pursuit, did not provide aid to the victims, and left the scene.
Yo.
The 2 former officers were indicted on...
Shorty, you can't be doing stuff like this, bro. And y'all black police, too? Like, bro. Come on, bro. Like, bro, it be your own people, bro. I'm blown.
6 counts of leaving the scene of an accident involving death or injury, and they're also facing 6 more counts of official misconduct. Now, both officers resigned while under investigation. We did reach out to Memphis Police Department, but they said they do not comment on ongoing litigation. Now, the bond arraignment is scheduled for late June. Daryl, Darcy.
That is Fox 13 Sierra Jordan live tonight. Sierra, thank you.
Now, Jasmine Brothers will continue to rap, but her little brother, who was just turning 14 years old when she lost her life, had made a name for himself as Pop-Off Great, as mentioned before, gaining hundreds of thousands of views almost every drop at just 15 years old, while dissing his alleged ops.
Almost every drop is crazy. That's hard. Pop-Off. Pop-Off, 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 Pop-Off. You know that song? Pop-Off. 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 Oh, shit, my bad, chat.
In just an hour of the same day, 2 years later, of the anniversary of his sister Jasmine losing her life, Pop-Off Great will lose his life while sleeping inside his home, alongside his mom and his...
Bro, sleeping alongside his mom... Wait. Don't tell me they got the mom. Let me go back real quick. I'm tripping.
Pop-Off Great will lose his life while sleeping inside his home, alongside his mom and his brother. Now, the officer said they were called to the shooting just before 1:15 a.m. to Erie Drive off Ridgeway Boulevard and found a boy had been shot. He was rushed to Regional 1 Health, where he later died. May he rest in peace. Our love and condolences to his family. This area is known for crime. A year prior, a teenage woman had lost her life inside her own apartment after being armed and being moments later. The suspect was later arrested. He was identified as a 15-year-old boy whose name wasn't released to the public.
Oh, chat.
Well, a 15-year-old was gunned down inside of a Hickory Hill apartment complex. Where the shooting happened is well known to police and WREG. Here's more from our Jarita Patterson on the complex where that attack happened that is already facing a lawsuit.
Despite this Hickory Hill complex being surrounded by an iron gate, violence managed to make its way in overnight, leaving some reconsidering where they call home.
So I really don't even want to live over here no more.
How long have you lived over here?
It's not even been a year, man.
Gotcha.
It's not even been a year.
Yo, bro, you in Detroit, bro? Tell me I don't even want to live over here no more. You know it's cracking out there, monkey dude.
Surrounded by an iron gate, violence managed to make its way in overnight, leaving some reconsidering where they call home.
So I really don't even want to live over here no more.
How long have you lived over here?
It's not even been a year, man.
Gotcha.
It's not even been a year, and it's just wild.
Chad, I'm sorry for laughing, bro. But that was just funny for some reason, bro. I'm sorry.
Just after 1 a.m., police were called to the Boulevard Apartments, one turn off Ridgeway. Detectives discovered a teenager shot. The 15-year-old victim was rushed away, critically injured. Sadly, he did not survive. This attack was unsettling, to say the least, especially for the man we spoke with, who says this is not the first time violence has come disturbingly close.
And the kids were in the house when my partner died in our house. The dude ran in our house to kill my partner, and he succeeded.
This is a...
Oh, my God. What do you... Yo, this is crazy in Detroit. The man ran in his house to kill his partner, and he succeeded in front of the kids. That's sick, shorty. Bro, Memphis is crazy, bro.
And the kids were in the house when my partner died in our house. The dude ran in our house to kill my partner, and he succeeded.
This is a complex your news leaders are all too familiar with. Just last month, Chief Investigator Jessica Gertler spoke with the attorney representing the family of 19-year-old Aaliyah Kyles, who police say was sexually assaulted and killed inside her own apartment last year at the same complex. A 17-year-old has since been arrested and charged. Aaliyah Kyles' parents filed a wrongful death lawsuit.
This apartment complex seems to be the epicenter of crime in the Hickory Hill area.
The attorney representing Kyle's parents went on to share her findings from July 2019 to July 2024, following hundreds of incident reports to include 5 homicides, 85 aggravated assaults, 224 assaults, 54 burglaries or break-ins, and 28 weapon violations. Waking up to bullet holes is certainly not what those living here were expecting. There's still a lot that's being worked out, but we can tell you the gentleman we spoke with telling us he's now working to get out of a lease.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
For your news leader, Jarita Patterson, WREG, News Channel 3.
Another life taken too soon, and we reached out to management at that apartment complex.
Now, Pop-Off Great Mom had went to Facebook and said the following, giving further clarification on what happened that night she lost her son. For MF to shoot my house up and kill my son while he was asleep will never sit well with me. That's an effing coward. It's move. But God got y'all. She also wrote, I'm just saying, all this slick shit y'all posting in Greenwood, keep that shit to yourself. This ain't the time for all that ignorant shit. Grow the fuck up. Now you gotta pray for this generation because a group allegedly called OT.
You gotta pray for this generation now, bro. Because they get wicked for us YNs. It's like, you know, they get wicked for us, man. Just by being black and young, bro. They look at us different. Let's start there.
TC, only the crack babies. I can't make this up. They used to identify themselves as Trula. Had instantly went live. The brag on Pop-Off Great, acting like they was the one who allegedly did it. Check it out.
Okay, man. Damn, man. Y'all gotta stop, man. Folks smoking that dead ass nigga. He a pack, man. That nigga a new pack. Who that is? Pop-Off! Let's do that. Y'all know I was gonna do it.
And all this they be doing on live and stuff be heating the beefs up more crazy.
First one, dead ass nigga. Five ass up. Let's do that. Let's do that. How about the car don't fall on your face? And I'm smuggling brother and calling the palm. I'm smoking K, man. Damn.
Like the title say, fam, we praying for 18. It's a very unfortunate situation. We We just talked about a young man at just 15 years old with the highest education as a middle schooler, but getting hundreds of thousands of views on YouTube as a rapper dissing his opposition. And the sad part is,
bro, it's always the ones that got the clout too. And you young, them older ones, bro, they be hating. The older ones that be broke and then still in the streets be hating, especially in Detroit. Bro, you're gonna get walked down, bro. You see he was still asleep. How did he get in there while he was asleep, bro? Come on, man. You know the routine.
it's the group who went live allegedly live in that apartment complex. So you got them knowing where you live at, putting yourself and your family at risk, but you not know no better because you young. But now your house gets shot up, or your apartment, having you lost your life. Thank God no one else was injured. It's crazy, it's unfortunate, and not to mention this come only an hour after the 2-year anniversary of you losing your sister. I'm praying for everyone who was involved. I'm praying for everyone who was affected.
Man, pray for that mom, shorty. Losing your sister losing your son and daughter is crazy.
Fam, let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. Don't forget to like,
comment, subscribe, shorty. Prayers for this family, man, because that joint got wicked, bro. That's sick, bro. He got too much clout to be messing around, man. You gotta stay out the streets when you get that clout, man. You gotta run. Even if it's hard to run, you gotta run, shorty. Gots to. Let's start there.